welcome to Speed and Need. Today we're going to discuss the best electric cars to buy in 2021. And the first one on the list is the Hyundai Ioniq 5. The Hyundai Ioniq 5 has its sights firmly set on premium rivals as the Audi Q4 e-tron, the Volkswagen ID.4 and the Tesla Model Y. Make no mistake, the Ioniq 5 is impressive across the board, with its high-end design and showcasing next-gen electric car tech along with the capable performance and charging ability normally reserved for high models like Porsche Taycan and Audi e-tron GT. The two battery options are available with three power outputs. The entry 58 kilowatt battery is paired with a single 168 bhp motor driving and rear wheels, delivering a 0 to 62 miles per hour time in 8.5 seconds and a range of 238 miles. The 214 horsepower mid-spec version offers the best range, with a 73 kilowatt battery increasing the total distance able to cover on a single charge to 280 miles. And then we have the top spec variant, uses the same 73 kilowatt battery but adds second motor to the front, giving a combined total of 301 horsepower and 605 newton meters of torque. Overall range falls slightly to 267 miles, although performance is much improved with a 0 to 60 taking 5.2 seconds.
And now with the Kia EV6, the second on the list, the sister of the Hyundai Ioniq 5. So it's a great pickup for the people who love the model's technology but aren't quite as solid on its retro futuristic look. The EV6 is arguably the more conventional of the two, and it's a bit lower and more sporty. And it has more categories. This is reflected in the handling with slightly firmer suspension, offering sharper responses. Kia EV6 offers four different ranges. It's offered in long range rear-wheel drive, long range all-wheel drive and high performance GT version, and the entry-level version. Of course, it's not only offers the best range figure up to 328 miles, which is around 475 kilometers, from its 77.4 kilowatt battery, but also found its 7.2 seconds 0 to 60 miles per hour time to be quick enough. Well, all the wheel drive, the next setup is undeniably faster, looping 2 seconds off the benchmark sprint time, but it's also high slightly short range. Costs considerably more and doesn't feel entirely comfortable to drive.
Third on the list, we have the Skoda Enyaq. The Enyaq is an electric family car that is typically Skoda. But it is easy to say it's very practical, well equipped, comfortable and decent to drive. With top spec models able to cover over 300 miles from a full range, which is 545 kilometers, it soothes any range of anxiety and it just gets on with being an excellent family car that just happens to run on battery power. Skoda has come up with an innovative way of helping you to personalize your Enyaq. Instead of standard trim levels, it offers 5 individual design selections: Loft, Lounge, Suite and Eco. Each provides as a distinct design approach with the different materials used to create a certain style. It's like basically designing your own living room. Standard kit is generous with 19-inch alloys, LED headlights and virtual cockpit digital instrument display, climate control, cruise control and rear parking sensors, all featuring on the base model. While the price is attractive too, coming in just over 35,000 British pound. It has a 0 to 60 miles per hour acceleration in 8.8 seconds.
Fourth on the list, we have the Fiat 500 electric. Nails its city car brief perfectly. It's competitively priced, offering low running costs and plenty of Italian flair. Although the third generation car is a little bit bigger than its combustion engine predecessor, the 500 EV is still at home darting through the urban traffic. While you shouldn't have any trouble parking, as even entry-level models come with rear parking sensor as standard. 2 battery options are available, the 42 kilowatt long range version and the 24 kilowatt city range variant. The city range offers up to 115 miles of range from a single charge, although the bigger battery gives you more practical 199 miles before needing to recharge. Inside the cabin, it's suitably stylish, while the benefit from the host onboard tech. Base cars offer 7-inch infotainment screen with wireless CarPlay and Android Auto, while moving up through the mid and top spec models bring rear view camera and a 10.2-inch infotainment system touchscreen, and they all have a standard wireless charging, and the quality in general of this car is very high standard. The fifth on the list, we have the BMW iX. But before we talk about the BMW iX, we should also mention how it all started by the BMW i8 sport car and the BMW i3 Super Mini. All examples of German manufacturer engineering skills. Following on from the more recent introductions of the all-electric iX3 SUV, the i4 Grand Coupe, and the iX is the first of the BMW battery-powered SUV to be built on a dedicated EV platform. There are 3 versions currently available. The first is the 332 horsepower xDrive 40 with a 71 kilowatt battery that's good for a range of up to 257 miles, while the other 2 versions are the 516 horsepower xDrive 50 and upcoming 611 M60. These are more powerful variants of the battery size of 105 kilowatt and will achieve, as claimed, maximum of 380 and 357 miles respectively. Sixth on the list, we have the Ford Mustang Mach-E. It's Ford's first all-electric SUV. It is one of the most important cars for the value oval in a generation. Starting from around 43,000 English pounds, the Mach-E is a practical and well-priced EV that offers great handling and generous list of standard kit. It doesn't compromise a pace either, with the fastest 346 horsepower all-wheel drive version capable of 0 to 60 in 5.8 seconds. The model range consists of 68 kilowatt standard range battery variants with either rear or four-wheel drive. The former offers up to 273 miles of range and a latter of 243 miles. Move up to the 88 kilowatt extended range cars and you will benefit from more miles on a single charge, as claimed 379 miles for the rear-wheel drive model and 355 miles for the all-wheel drive first edition SUV. The Mustang Mach-E is nothing like an iconic sports car, but it's well-crafted electric SUV that still offers variety of skills, and you either like it or not. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, and wait for part 2 of the best electric vehicles of 2022.